with Rosita and Paddington's mini Goldendoodle babies. Yeah. And this is their 5-week video. We have one more video that will come or be posted on Wednesday. And then we will have our puppy picking. So puppy picking is already next week, or weekend, I should say. It's coming up. Yeah. Look at you guys. What are you doing there, you little bears? Look at you little bears. Yes. You know what? I don't think anyone has named one of our doodles Goldilocks. If I'm mistaken, let me know. But I'm always looking at the little bears. We need Goldilocks and the bears. Yes. Yeah. Hey, baby. Hi, baby. Look at that tail. Yeah. So we are just days shy of 5 weeks old. And everybody is doing great. We are doing the weaning process. Rosita is no longer with them, but she does nurse them in the morning and at night. So she's definitely still here in the nursery. And we kind of started this weaning process, or at least letting her have a break from the puppies, because she wanted to play. She was more interested in playing than hanging out with the babies. So we have a way that mamas can, I don't like to say the word escape, but that's the word it is. They can leave babies so that they can go ahead and be off by themselves. And so they either have a bench, or there's, when they're really smaller, there's like a lip that they can climb over to get out. So the puppies can't get out, but they can get out. So she was spending the majority of her time away. So we're like, fine. So, but they've been doing awesome. This is a, relatively small litter. We have just 6 babies. There's 5 girls, 1 boy. Here he is right here, this little gentleman. Little guy, orange collar boy. Say hi. Hi, Pumpkin Noodle. Yeah. I love that we had an orange collar boy here this last season that went home, and they actually did name him Pumpkin. I thought that was sweet. Little orange pumpkin. But anyway, so this is the one little boy, and he is I can't get my handle on you. He is a lighter peanut butter, and he is, almost bordering the apricot there. And he is a soft cotton wavy. This is the stage, if you've watched any of my other videos, then you know this is a stage where our hair is starting to grow out a little bit. Everybody's going to have a little bit of tearing right now, but that goes away. That's not what you would consider tearing and tear staining, that type of stuff. That's not going to be there, especially in this color. We don't see that. Anyway, what are you doing? Are you in the donut? Are you? This little one has the personality. It's just adorable. She is a peanut butter color. This is Purple Girl. I don't know. My lighting in here has just not been good the last, I would say, several weeks. I don't know if it's the time of day I'm coming in here, but anyways, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's why I'm kind of holding them next to this potty pad so you can hopefully see good coloring on here. But anyway, Purple Color Girl is a soft cotton, more wavy on back, but she's got a little bit extra hair and curl there in the middle. But she is a soft cotton, not a curly. And the one that has a little bit of fleece and definitely does have some curly here in the front, and they just ate. Look at the chunky monkeys. Dark pink collar girl, and she is. Did I say that purple is a dark peanut butter, light red? And then we have our dark pink collar girl, and she is peanut butter with kind of a two-tone. There's some apricot under there, so she's going to lighten up for us. But she has some fleece in there, not much, but definitely some fleece. She's gonna look like a wavy. She's gonna look very similar except for right here in the face. In the face, she's gonna look a little more curly. Can we sit down? Look at light pink. You're going down, girl. We gotta talk about you first. So right here is where you're gonna see that. Now, I've had people ask me a lot, does that mean that they're gonna look poodleish? Because a lot of curly doodles do look poodly. I will tell you this, they may, depending on your groomer. I see plenty of our wavy cotton coat puppies that look like a poodle. If your groomer is going to shave in between, if they're going to shave right here, and if they're going to make the head into a Q-tip and then trim the ears straight there, yes, any doodle you have, no matter the coat, it's going to look like a poodle then. So find a groomer based on dogs that you like. Now, oftentimes, you guys have probably heard me this. I'm just going to have my little soapbox moment. I often see before and afters of doodles getting groomed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the before was perfect. What did you do? You know, they don't need to be, unless they're dirty or you just need them short, they don't have to have that short cut. Duke used to have a 9-inch cut until we had 13 inches of snow. Then we had to get him shaved down because those little snowballs did not work. Oh, FYI, little side note before I forget. One of our Bree and Duke puppies, an actual curly fleece coat, Kingsley, you may have seen him on my Instagram stories this week. He actually is... but belongs to my niece, and they have a lot of our doodles now. They have sheepadoodles, and we have a lot of goldendoodles in that family too. But she said they read about this and it worked. A metal whisk. Has anyone heard about that? Let me know in the comments if you've heard of that or any other suggestions. When you have those little snowballs caught in the coat. For those of you who live in snowy climates or those who live in Texas and experience the once every 30-year snow that we get, apparently those metal whisks just takes the snowballs right out. So there you go. But anyway, I didn't know that at the time. Wasn't used to that. But I would just say arm yourself with pictures of what you want and find out when you find a doodle that you like. Don't be shy. Go up to the owner and say, oh, I love your dog's coat. Can you please refer me to your groomer? Or, you know, if you're on Instagram, ask somebody who their groomer is, if they're in your area. And, I mean, I think we should promote really good groomers. I'm not saying that other groomers are bad. I'm just saying to get that doodle look. Nothing wrong with poodles. We have tons of poodles here. But most people go for a Goldendoodle because they're getting that teddy bear look, and that's what they're wanting. So back to my original, which was, yes, she's going to be a little curly, but that coat's going to grow out. And depending on how the snout and the bangs are cut, that's going to determine if she's going to have more of that curly poodle look or if she's going to actually look more like a regular doodle. But she is an absolute sweetie petey. This one here, I don't know why, I'm just always so drawn to her. It could be that she's fat and fluffy. You know me and fat and fluffy. But Lime Green Collar Girl is also another with just, I mean, they just all have these super personalities. Yeah, she's just got a spunk to her that I absolutely adore. Hi, she's always there to greet me. She's just absolutely precious. Another one who's always by me or in my lap is this little guy. He's, you know, he is smaller. I mean, he might actually end up closer to a petite size than a mini size. And like I said, any wet right here is not going to be there. Probably by next week, you won't see that anymore. But he's got that traditional doodle face. But he is always in my lap and just wanting to be with me. He's a cuddler, but he still knows how to play. See, we all love to play. Yes. Okay, who am I missing? Boo-boo. Turquoise Girl. Oh, now I'm sorry. Let me make sure I go back here. Rewind. So lime green collar girl is a peanut butter. Soft cotton wavy. Dark pink is the only one that's going to have some fleece in there. So asthmatics, severe allergy people, you want to pay attention to her. There is not going to be any shedding dogs in this litter. They're all going to be good for those who have dander allergies, those who have minor asthma, but severe asthmatics, you're going to want to lean more towards a fleece type of coat. Yeah. Okay, so we got our peanut butter here, and then our peanut butter with apricot, and a peanut butter turning apricot. Now let's go to this little girl, turquoise collar girl, and they're all doing this little wet right now. I know. I'm not a tear stain fan, so although I know we've had some in our tiny litters before, especially back when we had Pepper, we've had a couple in that litter. And so that's one thing we try to really pay attention to. So anyway, just want to address that real quick. Turquoise collar girl, soft cotton wavy. She's what we would call a light red. So she and purple collar girl are going to be more of that light red color, a little less on the peanut butter side. So those who are looking for reds, that's a good color. Yeah, look at that English blocky look there. All right, last but not least, I would say on the girls' side, and for your temperament testing, you will be getting everybody's estimated mature sizes in there. So just pay attention to that. I would say right now, weighing the least of the girls is going to be turquoise collar girl. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? I just love that. Here I am snorting and laughing. Okay, light pink collar girl. Yeah, who's talking to me? Who was that? Was that turquoise? I mean, not turquoise. I think it was lime green. Yeah. Okay, light pink collar girl. She's like, did you seriously wake me up for this? I'm sorry. She is so sweet. Obviously, this is my daughter Ava's favorite. Anybody who has light pink, that is her favorite. And you know what? I don't know, guys. I tend to put collar colors on similarities in litters. There are certain dogs that probably get more attention from our littles because it's a favorite color of collar. So light pink is always going to be held 24/7 by Ava. And Ava is 5 and incredibly quiet and shy. And so anybody who has maybe a sensory processing, sensory seeking child or a young child who is terrified of dogs, any dog that Ava's been handling constantly. Now, honestly, she's never had a light pink that she didn't like, but if there was a dog she didn't like, she would tell me. So, peanut butter color here on light pink collar girl, soft cotton wavy coat. All that to say, we're doing the temperament testing this week. You will have those results to you on Wednesday. Then I will post more pictures and your final video for you to choose from on Wednesday as well. And that will be on. I will. Yes, well, I'm going to try. Absolutely, I'm going to try. I think they know me better than I know me. But your temperament testing, we do certain testings. We do probably only 3 of the Volhard tests. I don't think that those apply to all of our puppies, seeing as we handle them more and we do the sensory stimulation more than, especially back when those tests were developed. That was probably for more of a backyard breeder that doesn't really spend a lot of time with their dogs. Professional breeders tend to spend a little more time with their dogs, handling them over and over again. And like I said, the research of sensory stimulation and going through that from the time they're 2 weeks old. Not every test is accurate. So I don't do every test on the Volhard, but I do give you the scoring, and I still give them a number scoring based on the 3 tests that we do. Because those I feel are pretty important when we're doing our therapy and our service dogs. I really want to know a little more about a couple of those test results so that I know who to recommend for service and therapy We do get an awful lot of people needing service and therapy dogs. So that is a lot of investment financially, emotionally, time-wise. And we want to make sure that you're picking based on some good, accurate testing results. So you're going to have that. You're going to have a couple of other testings that we do. And then you're going to get basically my assessment of each puppy. Then what we do is we sit in the living room as a family and we go down the list of each puppy with all of our kids. And we ask them about each puppy. You know, tell us what you know most about that puppy. What do you like about it? What don't you like? Do you think this puppy would be good for somebody a little more elderly, like your grandma, your grandpa, or maybe, you know, and then of course we'll ask our 3-year-old. We'll just ask them what they like about it, what they don't like, and give us a little more information on that. Since literally hands are on them every day from almost all of our children. Our son Jacob, he is super, super asthmatic, highly allergic. When mama dogs are expecting, when they're nursing, and when they're recovering in postpartum, they shed horrible. Since mamas are in here, he cannot handle any of the mama hair. That's another reason we keep in mind we don't allow any breeding with our dogs. Our dogs need to be spayed and neutered. And that's another thing that can happen when you don't have a spayed female is you're going to potentially have some shedding around their cycle time. And that's to get their tummies all prepped for hair to fall off there. It's not just hormonal, but there's a purpose for that in the hormones that they're getting ready for these puppies to nurse. That hair can start falling off. So anyway, getting on another bunny trail. Yeah, are we starting to get tired? Excuse the jammas. Back with the jammas. So anyway, we're just going to give you an assessment. So in your temperament testing, you're going to get their personality, their overall temperament, keeping in mind that the owner is the one that makes that puppy so awesome. But this gives you their underlying temperament so you know what you're building upon, what you have to work with. Hi, Pumpkin. Look at you. Yeah, see, I love the horsey. I do. Whoop, excuse somebody, I'm assuming a mama dog here, got the wall dirty. Anyway, so you'll have that. Then you're going to have my recommendations for what type of family and environment situation would be good for that dog, and then their color again and their estimated mature weight. So your temperament testing armed with your another video next week and more pictures should help you. Yeah. Is everybody calming down now? Yeah. So this is just another, we'll go over this next week, but just another reminder that the best time to train a doodle is after they have eaten, run around, and they've gotten all that energy out. But before they're doing this, we want to catch them when they're still lively, but still playful, but not that first energy in the morning. In the morning, they've been in their kennel all night. They need to run around for a little bit. They need to go potty. They need to have their breakfast, and then we can go ahead and have some training time. Training time is limited to about 10 minutes when you first start out. You're not going to do a long training session on a puppy. Positive reinforcement, and then we start with our treats. Treats. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. All right, I'm going to let you guys watch them play. And sorry this is such a long video. I guess I'm long-winded. Sorry about that. Yeah, but puppy picking's coming up, so it's important to get all these details. All righty, guys, look at her. Just a little angel. We'll talk to you guys next week, or not next week. It'll actually be, I'll talk again on Wednesday, and then I will see you at puppy picking on Saturday. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.